Earache Records, and I met up with the guys down at the Pinewood Studios while they were shooting their new video.
The budget on this one is obviously a lot bigger than the last one, but I mean it was still the same sort of circumstances, except the fact that we're in a bigger studio now and stuff like that, and
seems to be the same all round. It's not just the videos, the LPs and everything. It's like
yeah, it's true.
So what is it? All this, all like your ideas and everything that's gone into it, or
not really? We wanted to try and get like a kind of early Black Sabbath, you know, like the Paranoid video. Wanted to try and get something with a kind of feel of that, so can't avoid cliches and whatever
exactly,
you do.
You know. But I mean, I don't want to turn on the television and see like 4 videos in a row which have all got like on a massive stage in a big arena and there's loads of women and stuff around them. I mean, that's pretty boring. Like, but if you're into it, you're into it. But I'm not really into that sort of thing, you know.
So much more handsome now. Maybe Bret Michaels will hire me.
I think doom metal comes from original heavy metal. It's like bands like, you know, early heavy, well, the heavy metal band Black Sabbath. It's like bands that draw the main influence from them, as opposed to like, you know, you have death metal, and I think like death metal thrives on extremity and brutality and sheer aggression, whereas doom metal is more subtle, it's more emotional, and
I mean, it's heavier than I think death metal. You know,
death metal just goes in one ear and out the other exactly. To me. You know,
I think there's a bit more thought into what you sort of class as doom metal. I mean, a few years ago, it was you know, and nobody was really ever heard of it, sort of thing, and like, you know, we were getting tapes and LPs of all these bands that we've been into and stuff like that.
And they sell like 200 worldwide or something, demo, you know, and we're getting totally excited about it.
Totally mad about it. But I mean, now it's sort of got a bit beyond the joke, sort of like everybody says, if you play slow and stuff, people say you sort of do metal. When, you know, the whole sort of thing's been lost.
It's not about slow, it's not purely about being slow and out and out morose and mournful.
What about the lyrics though? Is there something like
the stereotype doom metal lyrics are very much on the mournful side, yeah. Before now we were really conscious about what we came out with. It had to be a certain way, it had to be a certain style, and I think on this LP we just thought, sod it, we'll just do whatever we come out with, really.
And that sort of stems back to, like we said, do whatever we want, you know. I mean, yeah, we said that from day one, but I mean, obviously after the first LP we were getting stuck into playing slow all the time. So we had to break out of that. We could have carried on doing that for a second LP, and maybe that would be the end of it. You know, we'd never ever do another record again. But you know, we had to change everything, and obviously we had to change because of the speed we were playing and stuff like that. So I think it's just stemmed from that, basically. You know, just sped up and stuff like that.
I think that, having said that, I think both LPs are equally significant in what we do.
What about the lineup? Is that all sorted now and all fixed? And
we're still without a bass player. We're still without a permanent bass player. We've got Mike, who's plays guitar in Kronos, who's helping us out until we find somebody permanently.
The thing is, just keep, you know, no matter how long it takes, keep looking around until we find out. So you know,
it's got to be the right person.
The right person, yeah. I don't care if it takes a year, but you know.
Really hard.
What do you got to say? Well, I say we're gonna ride. Come on, it's the vacuum magnetizer left. Scalp of this material, the ruthless dead man. the red from bleeding to out all soon. Accidents desiring to go up to the ground. Ride the wheels of iron round and round. We rise from the ashes of stagnation. The soul warrior of their nation. Ride through